Hey community, how are you? Jenenne Macklin, transformational speaker, wealth guide, and catalyst. And I thought I'd hop on here. I really am coming on here being very, very intentional, just so you know. I don't want people to think that I'm not. I'm being very, very intentional. Hi, Maureen Williams. How are you? I am hopping on to invite you to move into my personal group. I won't be here as much as I have been. And I really want to move into teaching and helping women in particular, but everyone, shift their relationship with money. So you get good with money, that you have your financial confidence and competence, that you've built your financial foundation. That's just that's my thing on the planet, because it is a conversation I believe women should be having more and more. And I don't use that word, so let me shift that around. It is a conversation that women must have, because we are the ones that's going to be responsible in the end. So we have to be willing to, have those conversations with ourselves and with each other, because it just annoys me that men can sit and talk about money like it's no big deal, and that women, because of all the programming and the money taboos, we sit around being quiet, not saying anything. We're afraid if we make too much, somebody will be mad at us. We're afraid if we don't make enough, they won't like us. We have so much of our sense of worth and value connected to money, as opposed to our value. So I have like 3 groups on here. I've got, this is my business group, but I can't do a lot of my teaching and everything here 100%. And then I have a Create My Wealth Plan page. And then I have Let's Get You Happy first page, because that's my second book. And my third book is on my website. So I'm just moving everything to one place so that I can dive deeper into the conversations with those women who really want to shift and change their relationship with money. Hi, Evelyn. So I'm just telling you off the bat, that's where I am for today, is I'm inviting you to come to the Money and Wealth Mastery Group. I'm looking at teaching there on a consistent basis the practices and principles with money and wealth. And several people have asked me already about vibration. How do you maintain your vibration? How do you get your vibration up? Hi, Joshua. Good to see you. Let me know below, #present, what state you are in, where you guys are, East Coast or West Coast. Another woman asked me about setting boundaries with her clients. And I know part of that also has to do with financial boundaries. So I know those are some of the things. I actually want to talk about the principles that I learned about money, what keeps money flowing in my life, and what are the practices that keeps money flowing in my life. Hey, Joshua's in LA. And how do we begin to incorporate those and live from those? And have the strength and the stamina to do it. Because to live an abundant life, prosperous life, a wealth life. Hi, I'm at a doctor's appointment. Okay, well, the replay will be here, dear. To live a prosperous life, an abundant life, it requires a particular way of looking at life. And most of us weren't taught that way. Most of us were taught America's way, the capitalist way. And, Georgia. Wow, how are you guys doing? There's so much going on in Georgia with the elections and the voter suppression. And it's like Georgia Republicans or whoever are so annoyed with what happened in Georgia. They are just not having it. So I'm sending all kind of positive energy down there, because I know nothing but shifts and changes can happen. And that's all really for our highest good. But get back to whatever it was that I was saying. The practices and principles. What are the principles? And then what are the practices that you want to do on a daily basis to basically train this right here to align with money, so that it is like the beacon that goes out into the universe, letting the universe know, I want this, I'm ready for this, I'm going to live this way to embrace this or allow this to come into my life. But that requires you understanding who you are. It requires that you understand all the different aspects of you. It requires that you understand how money and that part of you, that invisible part of you, are connected. Because money's just a piece of paper. There's an invisible piece to all of this stuff we call life, right? You all know that. So then, how do we then pull those things from within us and activate that within us so that we are basically walking around activated energy that just attracts money, attracts opportunities, attracts ideas, attracts solutions, that we are so high vibing that when we speak, we know the universe hears us and it's on its way to us. And we know what to do while we wait for it to show up. So that's my spiel for now on what I want you to do. Money Mastery Now. I'm telling everybody to go over there. My Create Your 5-day wealth plan group, told them to go over there too. Because even if you're looking at wealth, there's certain principles that people stand on. I mean, I'm always telling to you when I look at Oprah, or really for me, I don't know why, but I just love it. I look at Jay-Z. I look at those who seem so out of it, who have allowed themselves to come in. What were the shifts and changes they had to make in their thinking, in their feeling to get to where they are? That's what I want you to grasp. They did it. You can do it too. Those shifts will put you separate because you'll start thinking things different than other people. I'm clear I think things different. I'm clear when I'm around people and I'm listening to them, a lot of times I'm just quiet. And there's Parrish. How are you, my dear? I welcomed you into the Money and Wealth Mastery Group today. So there's a message over there for you. Please respond, type in everything, and answer the questions. So if we don't understand those components, we just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. We know we're spending money in ways that don't support us, but we keep doing it. We know we need to be doing some different things with our money, but we don't. There's a reason for that. And we don't need to be upset about it or embarrassed about it. We just need to understand, okay, this is what it is, and this is what I choose to do. That's the power that you have. That's the power you get to have. Okay. Sorry, my computer's saying something. It's going to connect my group to the other group I was just in. You hurt your neck this morning. Oh, no. Is that exercising hurting your neck, Parrish? So that's really my push, is to have the conversation that women should be having. And I told you, I think last week, where that came from. Several weeks ago, I did a webinar. And when I finished it, my marketing and branding team that was behind me, one of the millionaires, because she is a millionaire, had heard it. And she said, wow, this is a conversation every woman should be having. So that's where that came from. Mind you, I don't like the word should. I never have. So I do think it's a necessary conversation for women to engage in. So that's where we left it. It's a necessary conversation for women to engage in, the conversation about money, the conversation about financial confidence and financial security. Because I don't care what anybody says. In the end, whatever happens in this world, it will always involve some level of money. It always will. So it's about us being able to look at where we've been trained to deal with money in one particular way, and are we willing to learn another way to deal with money for different results. You're dealing the way you're dealing, and you're getting the results you get. And if you like those and you're happy with them, then fine. But if you're dealing the way you're dealing and you don't like the results you're getting, then what are you willing to do to have different results? And so in the Money and Mastery group, I'm going to be teaching the results. I'm going to be teaching what do we do. I'm going to be teaching how come you did this and what about doing this instead, or consider this instead of that, as much as I can. Because, of course, behind all of that are several different programs that you can be a part of where you work with me one-on-one or work with me in a small group to actually get hands-on intervention. That sounds so funny when I said intervene. I'm going to come and intervene in your life with your relationship with money. But yeah, I really am, if you let me. So, but in the meantime, I took a cruise. I think I said in my other page, I had to get the heck out of here. I just had to get on a plane. I grew up on planes and flying, and I couldn't believe I had sat still for almost a year and a half. So I thought, you're going to go. I'm not necessarily the one on the vaccination trial. I'm not big about that right now. So I did my test going, my test coming back, no big deal. Stayed away from people, had a great time. Not as much sun as I wanted, but it was more than we had here. And I came back renewed and ready to go. And no matter what happens out there and with all the stuff that's evolving in the world, I'm clear within me that I'm okay. I can travel, I can move around. I'm not being held captive in this country by whatever they're trying to do. So, and I went to Cancun because the Caribbean Sea is right there. The Caribbean Sea, the water is warm. California, that Pacific Ocean out there is freezing. But the Caribbean Sea, I'm always traveling somewhere trying to get to warm water. So they had warm water in the Caribbean Sea. It's great. I would go back there in 2 months, really, just because the sun would be warmer then, to be back in that water. So now, though, I'm back with a vengeance. Now I'm back to really support you in your relationship with money. Now, I can, of course, only do so much. You're the ones that will have to talk. You're the ones that will have to step up. You will have to come from out of the shadows. You will have to stand for you and your life and your goals and your dreams. What goals did you set at the beginning of this year? What dreams do you have for yourself and your family? What goals and results do you have for your clients and in your business? Those are the areas that I want to begin to focus on and teach on for you to make a shift and have a breakthrough in your relationship with money. So that's what I'll be doing in the Money and Wealth Mastery Group. I'm inviting you to join me there. I also tell you to go to www.JenenneMacklin.com. Hi, Tanya Doyle. How are you? Hi, Demetra. When you go to JenenneMacklin.com/book, you can purchase my book. Yes, I'm telling you to go and purchase my book. It'll be a great tool to have while I'm teaching. The other piece, though, is when you purchase it during these days, I will personally autograph it for you. And if I know some wonderful things about you, then I can add that in there as well. And I'll also include free is the affirmation cards. So we did Money Mastery Now. This is it. And the 3 stages that it involves: align with money, activate your joy, and amplify your worth, because those are the key pieces. And then in addition to that, somewhere on this desk, there is, affirmation cards, because I use affirmation cards. And I thought, well, why not allow you to have the same thing? You can take a picture of it, put it on your phone, then you could read it throughout the day to keep you in alignment with what you want to see showing up. So when you get the book, you get it autographed by me personally to either Tanya or Parrish or Demetra, and whoever else's name I saw on here. You also get the affirmation cards. Those are free. And you get free shipping. So please go to JenenneMacklin.com/book and get your book. So the biggest piece, though, for me today was really for you to begin to look at how you're going to move forward in your relationship. What it is that you want for you, what do you want it to look like? And do you believe that you are worthy to receive more? One of the biggest challenges I find for women, and it's a whole conversation, we'll talk about it in the Money and Wealth group, is believing that you deserve more. Believing that you deserve more and then going for it. It takes guts to go for it. It takes probably these days guts to believe it, because you're believing something that maybe no one else seems around you is believing, or you're believing something that no one around you is consistently saying. It takes guts for you to choose to believe something different than you've been believing all along. So will you believe? That's an affirmation for today. The Money and Wealth Mastery Group has affirmations on Mondays. Believe that I am worthy. Do you right now in this moment? Type it below. Do you believe I am worthy to receive more? More love, more understanding, more compassion, more opportunities, more peace of mind, more joy, more happiness, more forgiveness, more flexibility, more adaptability, more willingness, more love, more understanding, more rest, more worth, more value, more sleep, more love, more hugs, more compassion. Do you believe that you're worthy to receive more of that? I mean, deep down inside, where no one knows, no one's there but you, it's just you and you're inside with you. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? What if I told you that everything as it relates to your money, to your life, to your happiness, to your goals and your dreams, and what you want to see for your clients was all connected to what you think? Not what anybody else thinks, not what's happening at your job, not what the government is doing, not the color of your skin, not the degrees you either do or do not have. So if you're not in my group, join me in the Money and Wealth Mastery group. There is so much to money that I realize I didn't understand. And each time I keep talking about it and dealing with it, there's more that I come up with and understand and know that I know you don't know because no one taught us, particularly us as women, particularly maybe African-American women or just women, period. You know, we were supposed to stay at home and take care of the kids and do the cooking and whatever until America went to war. And then women had to come out the house. And we've been out the house ever since. That lets us know how valuable we were. I need for you to know how valuable you are right now to you and treat you as a valuable commodity. And we'll talk in the group about what that looks like. What does it mean for you to be a valuable commodity? For you to define yourself as that. So you have an affirmation on the site. Today I accept and believe that I am worthy to receive more. More what? More love, more joy, more happiness, more fulfillment, more peace of mind, more health, more understanding, more rest, more peace of mind, more health, more peace of mind. Anyway, take good care. Have a great day. Just thought I'd hop in. I'm good. I'm rested. If you're not on my list, please go to JenenneMacklin.com. There you will find a powerful video. Is it a video? Audio that you can listen to. Free. Everybody, you free. But in the end, what you really want is going to cost you your time, your energy, and your heart. That's what it's going to cost you. Okay? So you can get the book. You can get the affirmation cards. You get a personally signed book from me. I'm going to send it to you for free with my affirmation cards. That'll get you started. And I have a couple of other fun things that I want to include in there until the time we run out. And this is something wonderful I used to do at my workshops. This $1 million bill, $1 million. But what's amazing is on the other side, again, affirmations. I am ready for, I commit to, and I will attract. So for those who get the book, until we run out, I'll be including these. And I'm going to include this card. And again, I realize I have so many affirmations. I accept that my value is who I am and how I stand for myself. Wonderful. I am willing to honor myself with affirming, positive, and brave self-talk. Yummy. I might print some more of these. So these will be included as special gifts as well. And then I think there's one more, but maybe I'll keep these for your, I'm thinking someplace else I might want to use these. But for now, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So I'm going to give you the $1 million affirmation. And the self-worth ultimately determines your net worth. Nice. Okay, everybody, take good care, ladies. Hop over in the group. I look forward to seeing you. What I need to know in that group, though, is what's your best time. I want to do a training, potentially maybe this Wednesday, principles and practices as we relate to money. And it's just a general conversation there to begin to look at defining what is money in the first place. Did you ever think that what you think about money is too small or too narrow? Something to consider. Take good care. Bye for now.